So it's been a while since I made a video. A lot has happened in my life, and I think I ought to start telling my story so that I can at least tell someone my side of the story or tell myself my side of the story so that I can heal from this and move on. So currently, I am no longer with my wife. After 18 years of being together, 4 years of marriage, she decided that she did not want to continue in the marriage because she was unhappy. I understand not being unhappy in a relationship, and I understand that if you're unhappy, you should at least try to tell the other person and give them a chance to move on as you have, or come to the grips of that this relationship is not going to work. Just ending the relationship and saying you're frustrated and you don't want to be in here and that doesn't help the other person deal with the issue. It just makes more and more frustration come into play. I'm very, very frustrated right now. Even though me and my wife have had conversations and talked about separating and talked about divorce and talked about what if this and what if that, and we did all of those things over the years, but when it comes down to it, you don't know how you're going to react until you're in it. So I just feel like the way that she went about trying to tell me that she was unhappy was unfair to me. I might have done some unfair things in our relationship, meaning leaning on her too hard or wanting her to be more of a provider than what she was willing to give, or me being mean or saying mean things to her, or being depressed and feeling like you're possessed. I felt for a moment in 2019 that I felt like I was being possessed by a demon. I was very, very, very depressed, but she was the only one who really, really knew it, and she had to take the brute force of me being depressed. And I get that. I'm not taking anything away. As she's doing me, she's taking away that the way that I feel about the situation. She doesn't want me she doesn't want to understand my point of view. And I understand where she's coming from. I understand that I may have done some very mean things to her, but I also understand that in us talking about it and her letting me know that you did mean things to me, you said mean things to me, I had to sit here and watch you just deteriorate in front of my eyes. I understand all of that. I get it. What I don't get is how you went about just not loving me anymore because I said mean things to you. That that in your head, I guess, said, okay, well, she's being mean to me. She don't love me no more, so maybe I should move on. But you tried to move on within the marriage, and then when I came up out of the depression, and I was self-aware and self-motivating myself and trying to show that I'm not depressed anymore, that I'm willing to give this another chance. You had already taken your heart and moved it somewhere else and like didn't tell me and was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, you might be out of your depression right now, but I've already moved on. And matter of fact, let me drop a bomb on you. I find men attractive now. Cool. I never did not tell you to find men attractive. I did not tell you couldn't have men friends. I didn't say none of those things. These are things that you put on yourself. So you saying that you're attracted to men now just took me by surprise because you had never said that. You made it seem like men were okay, but I just don't have no dealings with them. And then all of a sudden you were dealing with them, you wanted to be with them, but you didn't let me know, like you were still in a fucking marriage. So I am going to slowly unravel all of these things in my head, because I feel like I should record this. So when I go back and I have these angry feelings towards her, that now I have a place to put it, I guess. Sort of. Okay.